Welcome to Pilates with Annie. Today we'll do a 20-minute full body workout for beginners. So I will take the time to set you up in correct alignment and explain how to do the exercises correctly as we go through them. So we will start on all fours. Shoulders stacked over wrists, hips stacked over knees. We'll do a little cat-cow. You'll round your back into cat, into flexion, looking towards your thighs. Go through neutral and into cow pose. You look up, arch your back, point tailbone up. Back through neutral to cat. I like to press up to my fingertips on these first ones. It helps me find my belly more and find more roundedness. Keep going. Let's exhale as we round to cat. And inhale as we arch to cow. And so loosening up our spines here. Make sure your belly is controlling this movement. One more. And find a neutral spine. Press back to child's pose and just take a stretch there for a moment. Back to all fours. We'll do some stability work. Draw one leg out behind you, keeping the toes on the floor. Bring it back in. Switch. And using the toes on the floor to keep the toes in line with the hip. Adding on, leg goes out. Flex the foot, lift the leg. Lower down carefully, draw it back in. Keep switching. Make sure when you flex, those toes point down. One more each way. Moving on to our upper body. One arm goes out, again drawing it down on the floor. Bring it right back in. Switch. Other arm out, right in front of your shoulder. Bring it back in. We'll add on. Arm goes out. Lift it. Lower back down. Bring it in. Keep switching. An arm doesn't have to be high as you lift, so only go as high as your shoulder feels comfortable. Last one here. We'll put these together and alternate. Right arm, left leg out. Lift them together. Lower back down carefully. Draw them in. Switch. Left arm, right leg out. Lift together. Lower carefully. Keep switching. And keeping our torso as still as possible. So if you feel unstable or not in control, bring two hands back down to the mat and just switch between your legs. And if you feel your wrists fatiguing, try to take more weight up into your shoulder blades and your armpits. Last one here. We'll go back to your lower body. One leg out. Lift the leg, flex the toes, pulse it up and up and up, firing up your booty and your hamstrings. Lower back down, draw it in, switch. Leg goes out and up and pulse. Keeping the torso as still as possible. Almost there. Lower down. Roll out those wrists. Nice job. And as you practice these exercises correctly, your core and your upper body, back body will become stronger, and you'll feel it in your wrists less and less. Okay, moving on. Lie onto your back. Let's take a nice long body stretch here. Stretch out your spine. Get comfy. And hug your knees into your belly. Just rock side to side. Give your back a little massage. And we'll go on to some bridging. So feet flat on the mat, toes point directly forward. Knees bent, palms flat on the mat. And we'll do a flat back bridge up and a rolling bridge down. So lift the hips up like a board. You can press the hips up at the top, make sure they're flat, and roll through each vertebrae back down to the mat. Inhale, you pick the back up in one piece and articulate through your spine back down. Keep going. Inhale, you lift. Exhale, lower down. And bridging is a core exercise, a core warm-up. So you want to use your belly. So pull your belly button to the mat to lift the hips and slide the ribs forward towards your hip bones to roll back down. And we'll go on to rolling bridges both ways. So you'll roll your hips up to a bridge, roll them back down like you did before. Your hips will lift first, your ribs will lift last. Ribs lower first, hips lower last. We can still inhale up and exhale, roll back down. And if you feel your back take over, don't go so high. On this next one, we'll stay up at the top. Hips are flat. Lift the heels, lower the heels. Up to your tiptoes and back down. Keep going. Pressing palms and shoulder blades into the mat. Last 3. Heels stay high and roll your spine all the way back down. Point your toes to the ceiling, stretch out the backs of your legs. Nice job. You can take some ankle circles here. Bridging is so good for us, especially those of us who sit a lot during the day. All right, onto your core crunch. Feet back to the mat. Interlace your hands. Palms behind your head. We'll start with some simple ab curls. On your next exhale, you lift the head and shoulders. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, you lift. Inhale, lower. Keep going. And we're trying to lift to the bottoms of the shoulder blades here. No lower, no higher. Belly does the work, does the flexing. So no cheating by cranking on your neck or moving around your hips. On this next one, stay lifted. One knee comes to tabletop. Other knee joins it to tabletop. Keep curling. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. And if you have an arch in your back here, try to smash your low back more to the mat by using your belly. And if you can't today, just bring your feet back down to the mat and keep doing our normal curls. Nice job. Exhale, lift. Stay lifted. One leg will go long, bring it back to tabletop. Other leg goes long, back to tabletop, and keep switching. Stay lifted in your curl. And if your back arches as you lower your leg, don't go so low with the leg. Point it more towards the sky. Breathe. Exhale, lengthen. Last 2. Okay, nice job. Head down, feet down. We've got more. We've got our obliques. So right knee comes to tabletop. Dig into your left heel and pull that heel towards you to find your hamstrings. Here we go. Exhale, you'll lift to your ab curl. Twist to the right. Back to center, lower down. keep going. Exhale, you lift, twist, center, lower down. Try to keep that leg in tabletop still. And on this next one, you'll stay in your twist and pulse. Keep pulsing, keep breathing. For 3, 2, 1, lower down, switch. Left knee to tabletop. Dig into your right heel, pull that heel towards your seat. Here we go. Exhale, lift, twist to the left, come center, lower down, keep going. Keep breathing. This is the last thing we're doing here for your core crunch. On this next one, pause in your twist. Little pulses. Trying to lift those shoulders off the mat. For 3, 2, last one, come center and take a long body stretch. You deserve it. Nice job. That was your core crunch. And we will go on to some leg circles, which are so good for our hip mobility and stabilizing our pelvis. So left leg can go long on the mat. Flex your foot. We'll go to a stretch. Pull your right leg in towards your body. Lengthen the leg. Bend the knee. Lengthen and bend. And the leg doesn't have to go totally straight, but keep pulling it closer to you. Release the leg, but keep it up. Keep a soft bend in that knee. Palms go down to the mat. With your toes, draw little circles on the ceiling, keeping your hips as still as possible. If you want more stability, bring your arms wider. Reverse. Don't forget about your other leg. Flex the foot, keep it strong. We'll go to big leg circles. Take the leg across your body, down towards the floor, around to the side, back to center. Across, down, around, and up. 3 more. Reverse. Leg goes side, down towards the floor, across your body and back up. Side, down, across and back up. You could inhale side, exhale down across. 3 more. Nice job. Let's stretch. Grab behind your leg. Point the bottom leg now. Give that ankle a stretch the other way. Bend and stretch the knee. And we'll go to an inner thigh stretch. So take your right hand to the inside of your right leg that's up. Left arm goes out to the side. And carefully draw the leg side and towards the floor. And melt into this stretch here. Take some nice breaths here. Soften the neck and shoulders. Bring the leg back up to center. Take your left hand to the outside of the leg, and we'll take the leg across your body now to a twist. Find to bend your knee here. Bring the leg back up to center. Lower it back down to the floor. And that was your Pilates workout. Just kidding. We'll do your other side. Bring your left leg into your body, flex the foot on the floor, bend and stretch. And release your leg. We'll go to our little circles. Palms press into the floor, hips stay quiet. Belly button is funneling down to the mat. Reverse. Keep pressing your heel on the floor away from you. And we'll go to big circles. Leg goes across your body, down towards the floor, out to the side and back up. Inhale across, exhale down around. Keep going. 2 more. Reverse. Leg goes to the side, down, across, and back up. Inhale side, exhale down and across. Two more. Nice job, we'll stretch. Grab behind your leg, point the foot on the floor, bend and stretch. And now take the inside of your leg with your left hand, other arm out to the side. Draw the leg side and down. Leg comes back up. Switch hands, take your twist. And I have to bend my knee here because I'm running into the glass. You could straighten or bend your knee, whatever feels best on your back and on your hips. Okay, and we will finish today with some back extension. So flip onto your belly, forehead to the mat. Legs can be together or a little bit apart here, whatever feels best on your low back. We want both your pubic bone and the tops of your feet pressing down into the mat. Hands by your face, press into your forearms, lift your head and chest to a cobra. Lower back down. Inhale, you lift. Exhale, lower. And drawing your shoulder blades down to your back pockets as you lift up. On this next one, pause at the top at the lift. Can you hover your arms off the mat, really drawing those shoulders down and back, open the collarbone? Could you lift higher? Good. And press back to child's pose. Take a stretch for your back. And we will do one more set. So fine to do cobras again, or I'm also going to show full swan. So same starting position, and you'll go through your cobra. So you press into your forearms, lift your head and chest, and then keep pressing into your palms to go into full extension to full swan. Maybe your arms go all the way straight. Peel back down. Inhale as you lift. Exhale, lower down. And we want your belly to be the first thing to lift off the mat so that your whole swan is supported from your core. Last one here. Peel back down and press back to child's pose. Again, take a back stretch. Nice job, you did it. That was your Pilates workout for today. I hope you found this useful. And if you did, if you liked this video, please give me a like or a comment or a subscribe. More videos to come. Have a wonderful day.